Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wanted to come in and talk to you guys about thoughts being real, thoughts being actual real things. Okay. There is this lady who wrote a book called Big Magic. And in the book, she is basically saying that ideas are living, conscious beings. I need you guys to come in and you guys know what to do. But she says that ideas are living conscious beings and that they're really basically looking for somebody to bring them to fruition. How do you guys feel about that? I think this is the coolest idea. Courtney says I'm struggling with that now. Oh, really? So yeah, this is kind of crazy. Let's actually break this down, right? So I have some notes here for the book. So I need you guys some hearts. I need some, you know what, if you're on TikTok. So ideas are living energies. Okay. We're breaking down the big magic book, right? Ideas exist in the quantum field and are conscious, living entities. Can you guys believe this? This sort of makes sense though, right? Because if you think about this, how many times have you had an idea, right? You've had an idea and you just thought about it. You didn't take any type of action on it, right? And you literally experienced someone, bringing that idea to fruition. They have invented the same very thing that you were thinking about, right? So it's almost like the ideas, hey, babe, the ideas want to express themselves. And so they're looking for vessels, right? So again, Elizabeth is saying that ideas exist in the quantum field as conscious living entities. And they visit people looking for a collaborator to bring them to life. I think this is so crazy. And this inspires me because it's basically saying it's looking the ideas are looking for people who are bold enough to take the risk, right? Isn't that amazing? It's called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. Okay. So if you say no or if you delay your response to the universe, to that idea, if you delay it or you never take any action, the idea continues to move on. The idea will continue to move on to someone who is bold enough, right? And who will express it. Now, this is crazy. See, I used to think that we were tapping into just a bigger conscious, the grand consciousness, right? All of us, our divine consciousness, collective consciousness. I thought that, like, oh, if say I have an idea and it's to create a a nail salon with an ice cream shop in the front for the kids, right? Okay, that's a crazy idea. I'm thinking this is what I used to think, that as soon as I'm thinking of the idea, someone else is thinking of the idea or bringing it to fruition or is working on it, right? I'm thinking like I'm just tapping into the collective consciousness. But you see, Elizabeth is saying, no, this idea comes from the collective consciousness, right? And it is living and it's going through the quantum field looking for a host, looking for a host. Okay. Now, this is crazy, but it makes sense, especially when we know that everything is energy and that our words are living, our thoughts are living. It makes sense now, right? So I absolutely, you just got here? Okay, Fanique, I'm talking. Yes, thank you, Javon. I'm talking about today's subject. We're breaking down the book Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, and she has this idea, this thought that ideas are alive. Fanique says, I had an idea on a hustle, but I'm scared. Don't be scared. Okay, I need you guys showing out over here. You guys know what to do. Courtney says, I've been reading the book Science of Mind. Have you heard of it? No. Who wrote it? So So we want to understand that ideas choose the aligned vessel. See, Fanika saying, I'm scared, so you're not in alignment. That idea is going to look for someone. I need you guys doing this. That idea is going to look for someone who is bold, who is confident, who is in divine alignment with what it needs expressed, right? So we have to, this is why I just go so hard on frequency, don't I? I talk so much about frequency because frequency is so important. We must be in divine alignment with the things that we desire and the things that we want to call into our reality, right? I need you guys showing out, okay, so I can stay in the flow of my teachings. On YouTube, I need the hearts, okay? And I need the just anything in the chat, okay? Shares as well. All right, I want to grow over here on YouTube. Okay, so fear will always be in the car, but it can't drive. Okay. If you are allowing your fear to stop you from proceeding in life or with your dreams, Fanique, I'm talking to you. Okay. If you are letting your fears keep you from achieving your goals, that's a problem. Okay. Yes, you are in the driver's seat. You ain't trying. You are in the driver's seat. You have no choice but to be in the driver's seat, right? Dismiss the fear. It's just a choice. I think people think like, okay, so I work with a lot of people who want to get online and talk to people, right? They know they're meant to help the masses, but they're too scared to get online and do it, right? What is that? Does it mean that I didn't start out scared? No. Now I damn sure don't care, but does it mean that I didn't start out nervous? Right? Absolutely. It's not that we don't have fears. Everybody has fears. It's that we're moving through it, right? You're choosing not to let it drive. So fear is natural and it will show up anytime you try something new. Right? Anytime you try something new, fear is going to show up. Why? Because fear is just the unknown. I'm going to check that out. Okay. Fear is just the unknown. Okay, so we're going to fear because we don't know what to expect. We don't know what to anticipate. So we're just sort of like blindly going through what it is that we need to go through. And that's okay. Fear doesn't necessarily mean it's not it's just an expression. It doesn't have to be bad. Okay. It's just an expression. It doesn't have to be bad. And we definitely don't want it to get in the driver's seat. Okay. So we don't want to try to eliminate fear, right? Instead, we are going to coexist with it. The more and more you try to fight the fear, the more and more you will uh, conjure up more of it. Okay. And so, if you have specific fears, fear of rejection, fear of certain things, you want to take a look at why that is. Just get to the root cause of it and move forward. Okay. You don't have to continue to relive in it. It doesn't mean it's your truth and your forever truth. That's for sure. It just means that it's an experience you had in the past. You're welcome. It's just an experience, right? Okay. So the more we can create a relationship with fear, the better. It's because we are partnering up with it, right? Like we're leading it. Okay. We are accepting that it can be present. It will be present, but it's not controlling us, right? Okay. Can we all agree that we all experience fear? Can we all agree on that? We all experience fear, and it's okay. Okay? It's okay. We're not going to die. Okay? We're not going to die. Okay? So, the next thing we want to talk about is how we don't need permission, okay, to be creative. Okay? We don't need permission to be creative. You were born worthy of, right, being creative, having ideas. So you don't need permission to be in alignment with certain ideas. Okay. No one needs to grant you access. Oh, that idea is just for certain people. or that idea is just for certain people. No, we're not doing that, right? If you have the idea, it is because the idea chose you. It's like really approaching you, saying, "Hey, you are worthy of expressing me." How beautiful is that? How beautiful is it to know that, right? These grand ideas that we have, they are attainable. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. Okay. So you don't need a degree, you don't need approval, you don't need external validation, which is what a lot of people, strive for. They need, their parents' approval. They need this person's approval. They need. No, that is actually going to get in the way of your creations. Okay. That's going to get in the way of your creations. Okay. That's going to basically put a block up. When those ideas want to come to you, you're blocked off. That's not good, right? So creativity is your birthright, not a reward you earn. Okay. Creativity is your birthright, not a reward you earn. Okay. All right. And so done is better than perfect. I want you to remember, done is better than perfect. How many of us will not start something because we want it to be perfect? I've definitely been guilty of that. Some of us will not start something because we're just waiting for the right moment. We're waiting for the right moment. Perfectionism is fear in disguise, and it paralyzes progress. Perfection is fear in disguise. Think about that. Oh, I got to make sure it's perfect because what if this and what if that? Mm-mm. Start on the journey. I work with a lot of people who are like, I just don't know how to be in the identity, step into the identity of that which I desire. I don't know how to be that person. I don't know how to live that life, right? And what are people gonna think? An example. Sometimes when, well, this used to happen, before. Oh, me too. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Love you, boo. Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, y'all. Yeah, it is. So, it used to be where like gays or lesbians, they would have to go to like another state or another city and live their truth, right? Because their family may not have been accepting of them. Has anybody ever heard of, someone, a friend, a family member doing this? You know, maybe they have a lifestyle that they want to live, but they don't feel comfortable around other people, the current people that they are around, right? And so when we are holding off on what we want to do and who we want to be, that is a problem. That is a huge problem. Okay? So waiting until something is perfect or waiting until other people are giving you validation and all of that, that again is going to block off your any ideas that are meant to come to you. I need you guys showing out. Let's get some shares on the board. All right. We're breaking down the book Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. All right. She had this idea that um, ideas were living entities, which I think is so cool. Living entities out here, conscious entities in the quantum field that's just out here choosing hosts to express themselves through. I think that is so amazing. Oh, my Kima. Hi, Kima. Hi, girl. I text you, girl. We'll chat off of here, but I text you. I hope you're doing good. So we're not going to be waiting until something is perfect, okay? Or thank you so much. We're not going to be waiting. Thank you. We're not going to be waiting until things are perfect, or, until someone says that, or that it's okay, or we're not going to be living our lives like that. We are here to be creative, expressive, and be true to self. Okay. And in us doing that, the universe will bless us, right? The universe is going to shower us, okay, with beautiful, beautiful gifts. It's nothing better than walking in your truth, being who you truly are, right? And feeling unguilty, not guilty about it. I saw this interview once about Michael Jackson rushing to record a song because if he didn't, it would, and I'm waiting on the rest. Okay. Um, so get it done, get it out, and let it evolve as you go. Oh, yes, yes. So it's going back to what I'm saying, right? Get it done, get it out. That's sort of how I feel sometimes, right? Sometimes I'm like around the house and Divine is like, get online, get online, get online. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get online, right? I may not understand it in the moment. Okay. If he did, Prince would get it. Exactly. She's saying that if if Michael Jackson did not go and get that song out of their mind in that moment and get it on record, Prince was going to receive that idea. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? It's so true. I wholeheartedly agree with this stuff now. And it's only because of my past experiences with thoughts and seeing other people, right? Having the same ideas that I have. I know that some of these thoughts, these ideas are conscious living entities. I think that is so cool. That's a cool story. Thank you. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that when I'm talking to people about this. That's great. Okay, I'm going to look into them and use that. Yep. So get it done, get it out of you. So yes, sometimes I'm called to get on live and I don't understand why then in that moment. And then I understand once I'm in it. Okay. I understand once I'm in it when people will say, oh, that's exactly what I needed. I was just passing through, or I never get on TikTok, but I just needed to hear this. Right. So we have to be true to ourselves. We have to know thyself, right? Allow ourselves to be comfortable and confident. Fanique said, I needed to see this today. Okay. See, you're in divine alignment. We're in divine alignment with each other. And so it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to be able to be in alignment with the ideas that flow to us, right? And every idea isn't for us, and that's okay. But for the ones that are for us, it's a great thing to know that if the idea chooses you, you are worthy of attaining it. I love that. I love that. Okay. So we want to be curious, not just passionate. Right? Passion can be intense and fleeting, but curiosity is sustainable. Curiosity is sustainable. You know, my husband and my son, my little Cashy Poo, hubby, if you're on here, ask a lot of questions. My husband is always asking questions. Well, how does this and what about this? And well, did you I wonder what, like, all these questions. And it's a beautiful thing because I don't ask a lot of questions about everything like he does. But that curiosity allows for ideas to come to you. So when we ask the universe questions, the universe answers, the universe replies, right? And so this is, communication with the divine, with the universe, and the ideas trust you. That, wow, it's almost like the ideas are liking the questions, because the liking the curiosity, because you are seeking ways for them to express themselves. Yes. Right? So this is awesome. This is beautiful. I love affirmations too. Love, love, love. Example of a good affirmation. If you are someone who has a hard time saying, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. If you have a hard time saying that, right? Then you or feeling it, really resonating with it, then you may want to say some things like, I wonder what it would feel like to be rich. I wonder what it would feel like to be filthy rich. It would feel so amazing. I know that it would feel so good. I know that I would be so relaxed, and I know that I would be able to go and have a chef, and I know that I would have a nanny. And why am I getting wealthier every day? Oh my gosh, I feel like this is happening to me right. Why is it so easy for me to make money? Oh my gosh. I was just talking about you. Yes. So affirmations allows for us to hop into that imagination without feeling like we're like, oh, you're rich, like, forcing the resonation. We Instead of forcing it, we are guiding ourselves to that divine alignment by feeling our way there. Just 2 minutes on this live got me out this bed. I love you so much for being you, and I love my life. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. Honey, you better teach me something today. Okay, we having a good time up in here. Thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet to me. I appreciate that a lot. A lot, a lot. You guys put in the comments some things that you guys are working through. What are some things you guys are trying to bring to fruition, right? Let me help you with that. Would love to help you guys with that. This could be a Q&A. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so what else are we going to talk about? Follow the breadcrumbs. I love this. Follow the breadcrumbs. So a lot of times, people will say, oh, I was just wondering this last night, and then here you are on my TikTok this morning. Or I was just going through this, and here you are. Or I was just talking about this, and here you are. Or I just needed this, and here you are. You see, when we follow the breadcrumbs in life, this is how we create beautiful, beautiful, magical experiences. Okay. Magical. Then it will take you too much time. Too much time to do what? Oh, help. Hey, Joseph. I want to exit my bad situation. I'm trying to have a baby. You're not trying to have a baby. You will have a baby. What's the baby's name? Okay. We don't try to order anything from Amazon. We order that shit, right? Okay. We don't try to order food from the restaurant. We order it and we wait for it to come out. You will be having a baby. The longer you try, the longer you're going to be trying. Okay. So decide, what's your baby's name? Okay. Get your birthing plan together, baby. Start prepping for your baby. See it as done. The way that we create here in this reality is by being that which we desire. You understand? So if you are the paintbrush, you must act it out now. So how would that new mama be? How would she be acting? Well, she'd be prepping. She'd be nesting later on, but she'd be getting ready. She'd be like, yeah, I'm about to have a baby, right? I'm getting my body ready. I'm working out. I'm eating healthy. I'm doing good. All of that. You are the creator. Okay. So we are absolutely certain of the identities that we are stepping into. We understand that it's not here now because this isn't the identity that is having those things that we desire. It is when we choose the new identity and we choose to step into that. That is when our lives change. And it's when we decide that we're going to be unbothered by what the 3D is showing us right now. Yes, we're going to be unbothered by what we're seeing in the 3D right now, right? Why wouldn't we be um unbothered? Okay. Because this is just old thoughts, right? Old thoughts. So it needs time to be removed from our reality. And I'm okay with that because I know who I am. I'm a creator. Okay. Unbothered. Unfazed. Okay. What else? What else are you guys working on? Someone said a baby. What else? Let me go on. Shift a career. See yourself in that new identity. What is it that you want to do? I keep doubting myself and taking myself out of applying for jobs. Okay. So it's a beautiful thing to know what you have, where your weaknesses are, right? We all have them. We all have them. We're all in this together. Ain't nobody perfect. Okay. We all got things that we working through. So if you know your downfalls, which is a beautiful thing, right? To know thyself. It's a beautiful thing to know thyself. None of us are perfect. Oh, and fire. I love you so much. I love you so much, girl. Can't wait to get the second session in. I love, love, love you, girl. It was a pleasure to meet you. It was a pleasure. And my husband wanted to be a boy, to pull a baby boy out. Oh, you do? I am right here, Mario. I hope y'all can see me. Can y'all see me? Okay. So with that new career, how do you want to bring it? How do you want to bring value to the world? When we know ourselves and we know our weaknesses, we don't, it's like we got to overcome those. So for instance, if I know that I'm in the morning, I'm on it. In the morning, I'm a morning person. This is the best time for me to get all of my work done. Then that's what you do. You don't save all of your hard tasks for the end of the day. Know thyself. You understand? If you know that you are a procrastinator, you need to start setting healthy goals. Utilize tools. Let's get it going, right? So it's about knowing who you are and still taking the action, right? Still taking the action, putting forth the effort to align with that reality, that identity that you want, right? That you want. Okay. Thank you so much. Every day I'm stronger in the source. Yes. Trying to drive more sales to my business and scale more money. Not trying. Okay. See, not trying. See, be mindful of the words that you are using. And we got off the book. I had some more points to visit, but I'm doing Q&A right now. Okay, I need y'all showing up. Roses are less than a penny. Let's get some goals going on, y'all. I need y'all showing up. What is popping? What is popping? I need 13 gifters right now. 13 different people. Hold me down. Okay. So when you are leveling up in your business, right, you have to expand your consciousness, right? So you have to see it, feel it to be yours. Okay. The more you focus on an identity, a new identity, right? That's something that you have to step into. That is something that you have to embody. Okay. It's going to take time for you to fully embody certain identities. And that's because it's going to depend on you. It's going to depend on you. It's not a time thing, it's a vibration thing. And it's how well can you maintain that vibration by embodying it consistently, right? So a person who is leveling up in their business, they're moving different. Look at what you're doing now. You're not producing the results that you want. You need to move different. There's something you got to shift up in your identity. Okay. So be real with yourself, get real with yourself and pivot. Okay. That's as best as I can help you without really going in. But what is it that you're doing now? If there's something that's working, can you continue to do that? Can you amp that up? If you know that you lollygagging really, then don't, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real with ourselves. If you're not really pushing, you're not going to see the results that you want. Does this make sense? So we got to know thyself, right? We have to know thyself. The results are really going to be a reflection of what you are shifting inside, internally. It's not always a do more work thing, but what internal work are you shifting? You got to be doing work somewhere. You're going to do the work internally first, right? We go into the mind first and shift into this new identity, but we have to embody that if we want to maintain it here in the 3D. Okay. So what work are you doing that's allowing for you to embody this new identity that you want to step into? And you can't get there by doing the same shit. That's for sure. Been doing things every day, just have to spend more money on ads and push. Yeah. See, okay. I don't use any ads. My mouth is my ad. Me, right here, live. Okay. I don't use any ads, never have. I believe that that is a belief. Now, yes, when I want to expand nationally, yes, I'm going to be running ads, right? Um, but do you have to run ads to um uh grow your business? Some people go viral and grow their business, right? It's a belief. So if you lock into that belief, that one thing, I gotta get more ads, I gotta spend more money on ads, and that's the only way, then that will be your truth. So you have to allow yourself to get your focus off of the problem. I don't have enough money to get more ads to bring more business into my company. That's what you have to let go of. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's what you locked in on, and that's hurting you. Okay? Your job is to focus on the identity. Who is that person? How do they feel on an everyday basis? What are they doing on an everyday basis? All of that. Okay. When you focus on that, everything else has to show up to express this idea that you have. It's like the universe is like, damn, she's sitting up here telling me that she went viral. Well, damn. I mean, we got to show that to her. We got to make that happen. It's that type of thing. You get what I'm saying? It's like if somebody wants to be a doctor, but they're like, damn, I don't have enough money to go and be a doctor. They're thinking about the money. They're thinking about the money. Your job is to keep your focus on being a doctor. The world is so magical. People, you'll get scholarships, you'll get donate. Like, it's so crazy. Things will come to fruition. You're like, wow, wow. See, what you focus on, you create. So you focused on the problem. You creating more, 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 more of the problem. Focus on what it is that you want. Focus on what it is that you want. Right? Yes, gratitude, absolutely, all the time. Every single day, you should be waking up expressing gratitude for having breath, baby. Having breath alone is something to be grateful for. Having the water that's coming out of your faucet. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for the moon. Thank you for the stars. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you for this blood that is flowing through my body. Thank you for thank you for the ability to walk. Thank you for my children breathing, my family. Thank you, God. These things that money came by, this is enough, you see, to be grateful for. When we are expressing gratitude, this naturally lifts our frequency. When our frequency is naturally lifted, we are in divine alignment with all beautiful things. You see, we should always be expressing gratitude, okay, for the frequency lift. And one, we should be expressing gratitude to the divine, period, right? And also because it is a form of creation, okay? When you express gratitude for it being done, it is as if you are the artist saying your artwork is finalized. It is done. It is ready to be sold. It is like you are done writing the book, right? Okay. And so that gratitude that we have is putting it in the already done category. And that's how it helps us create, right? Is this making sense to you guys? Give me a thumbs up. What else? What else are you guys working through? I got this message this morning about showing up even when you don't feel like it, right? Um, This is something that, you'll hear people say, well, if you don't feel like it, don't do it. Or, you want to feel good doing it first, and then that will help with your alignment. So me, um, I actually feel like there are times when you have to do things that you don't feel like doing. You have to be so disciplined, right? In the things that you are pursuing, right? That nothing can get in the way of that. And there's a lot of times where, I've been up at 2 or 3 in the morning working on material, or, there's been times where I've been tired, or there's been times where, you don't feel like working, but you have to work, right? And the discipline that comes from that is also another way that our ideas, these beautiful living ideas, entities out here in the universe, this is another way that ideas can reach us halfway, because ideas are looking for people who are disciplined. Seriously, who are disciplined enough to bring them to express them, bring them to fruition. Okay. Yes, for me, consistency at times becomes an issue when I haven't seen results, Blessed One says. Absolutely. And that is what keeps people from being successful. Listen here. You are the creator of your reality. You don't react to the 3D world. You create the 3D world. You see, if something hasn't come to fruition yet, it means you aren't in divine alignment with it yet. Does that mean that things aren't moving around in the background for you? That's not what that means. Okay, that's not what that means. Example, in love, right? Before I met my husband, before I knew anything about him, when I was on my healing journey, I would talk out loud to him. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you up to? Are you with somebody? Is she treating you good? I hope she is. That type of thing. I was sort of just having fun with him, right? And I would speak out loud. I would speak to him in my head. Now, at this time, I was working on myself. So, it's that time where you're lonely. And my husband, before he met me, he used to speak in his mind to his forever wife, forever person, right? He used to speak out loud to her, speak to her in his mind and things like that. Sorry. Because he's like, I didn't speak out loud. He's like, I spoke in my mind. I'm like, okay. Now, he used to speak in his mind to me. We were miles and miles apart, didn't know each other. Then, while we're doing this, unknowingly, his mother used to pray over his future wife and marriage. And so when we finally met, you begin to understand that you were not alone. I wasn't alone. God was getting him ready. His mom was praying over the relationship. We were all working together spiritually to make this happen. So when you think things aren't working out, when you think you are not getting what it is that you really need, you are mistaken. I want you to have faith in the divine. And I want you to trust that if it hasn't shown up yet, it is because you're not ready. That's simply put. You're not ready. And that's okay. It's okay. You get what I'm saying? Okay? It is all right. Now, if you feel like you've been doing a lot of healing, you've been doing things, but you're still feeling blockages. Is there anybody that feels that? Like, I know that I've been doing my journey. I've been single. I've been doing my healing. I'm ready for love, but for some reason I can't manifest it. Or I'm ready for financial stability, and for some reason I can't manifest it. Is that anybody? Is that you, or you being prepared? Spirit told me that too. Is that anybody? Let's see. So if that is, then let me tell you, you will want to get a bioscan. Okay. And the bioscan is going to tell you, it doesn't get any better than this, guys. Look right here. The bioscan tells you where your trauma is and what your traumas are. What are your limiting beliefs? What are your traumas that are getting in the way of your manifestations? What is the block? The link is in the profile, guys. It's on discount while I'm live. Where is the blockage? Because guess what? Now that I can give you the information on where the blockage is, I can correct it. Ain't that something? I give you the tools to correct it in the consultation. Okay. When you book this, guys, um, make sure that you open up the email that you receive afterwards, because that is going to be your zip file to book your time slot with me. Okay. This is on discount while I'm live. All right. So take advantage of it. Okay. It's so beneficial to know exactly what's getting in the way. Like, you have no idea how much this helps. There was somebody in here. Oh, MK M Fire. Are you still in here? M Fire just got hers. She wrote in here. She was like, it was great. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find her. Is she in here? Yep, she's in here. Empire, tell them, yes, tell them about your experience. Okay. But yes, so she actually got the family one. So we'll be scanning her children. This is a beautiful tool to utilize to understand what is going on internally. What does your body want to say to you? Right? JJ, yes. When are you scheduled for? You already scheduled yourself? Okay. Yes, it is accurate. Okay. Okay, good, good. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. It is accurate, guys. All right. So the reason why that's so important is because we just want to correct. We care about what shows up, but that's not what is the beautiful thing about the scan. It's that we get to correct the issues. When we correct your frequency, you get to attract all of the things that you want into your life with ease. Okay, with ease. Look at this. One of the best things I ever did for myself. Yes, me too. I'm telling you, listen, guys. I I got scanned at the beginning of February, and I've been listening to my frequencies every day. I listen to my every damn day. But when I tell you, it's like this fog was lifted, up over me from my eyes. It's like, it's amazing. I was able to finish my book, and my book on Amazon. It's like I feel this energetic shift, you know. My frequencies allow for me to remain balanced. Yesterday, my third eye chakra and the crown chakra were out of whack, right? I was having migraine, a headache yesterday, and it's because I have a lot going on this week. I had just a lot, and there were some things I was handling yesterday morning, and my goodness, when I tell you, it was so beneficial to scan my chakras and see what I had going on so that I could optimize. And so this technology lets us do this. When you get a bioscan consultation with me, all right, it's going to generate 4 reports for you. Your reports are your reports. Not everyone gets the same reports, right? Also, it's going to tell us color therapy suggestions for you. You don't have to purchase the glasses, but you can wear the colors. And then also, I want you to utilize the frequencies that I send you. So I send you a frequency combination. via an instrument that you can use online, because we can scan virtually wherever you are, it doesn't matter. But you're going to utilize this tool every single day. Every single day. I want you to play this frequency, right? I don't have Shop Pay to pay the. You can do Shop Pay, you can do regular credit card, you can do PayPal installments, you can do Sezzle. I have all of that on there. So do I recommend opening the third eye? Yes. Oh, I don't know if I can. I'm on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, or else I could show you guys. Do I have what a chakra scan? It's gonna show. Oh yeah. Sorry, it's so small, but this is a sample of what you have Zell. Nicola Hudson. Okay, you see the link in my profile? I don't typically do Zells because that's my personal bank account. I have a business. Are you able to go onto my website and just use your credit card, your card on my website? And that way it's gonna send you, it'll send you your information to get ready for the appointment. I don't do the Zelle. Let me know if you need help with that. The link in my profile, you want to go there and you want to click on where it says link tree. And when you click on that, you're going to go to where it says trauma blockages, get a BioScan. Okay. Okay. So if you need help, okay. Do you know how to send a DM on here? Do you know how to send a DM on here? Okay, so you absolutely must keep your chakras aligned, all of them. Okay, all of them. Do you have an email? Okay, let me show you guys let me share with you my email. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This is what I want you to do. I'm going to pin something here at the bottom. Okay. So if you see right here at the bottom, guys, you can fill that out. Please only fill that out if you're somebody like Nicola who cannot book your consultation directly with me. You want to book the consultation directly from the link in my profile, okay? This is just a form for me to get your information, okay? But again, the bioscans are available in the link in my profile. Nicola, were you able to get that? Let me know. Yeah, it should still be down there. If you look down there, it should still be down there. It'll say service plus or something like that, or fill out a form or leave your email. It'll say something. Do you see it? Do you see it down there? Hope so. Okay, so getting back to the bioscans. Okay, good. So once I get off, it's no longer there. Yeah, that's only for Nicola because she needed help. She doesn't know how to book the bioscan. The bioscan consultation link is here in the profile. You want to click there, go to the link in my profile, the link tree. And when you click on that, you'll go to where it says trauma blockages, get a bioscan. Otherwise, there's no need to fill that out right now. Okay. The bioscan is going to consist of, yes, thank you so much. My number one fan. I like that name. My number one fan. Okay, so the bioscan is going to consist of 4 reports from your inner voice, your inner being. It's what your body most wants to say to you the most, okay? You guys, I'm about to get off of here in just about 5 minutes. I forgot I have an appointment at 12:30. If you are, let me do this. Is there anybody who is thinking about getting the BioScan? I want to do a 2-minute sale if anyone is thinking about it. If not, that's okay. All right. But if so, let me know. Raise your hand. Okay. The beautiful thing about getting a bioscan is because it lets you know exactly what's going on. It lets you know exactly what's blocking you, right? It lets you know exactly what is hindering you from the transformation so that you can get to the good stuff. I don't understand why people would want to waste time. So, for instance, this actually shows you what's keeping you from your blockages, from your transformation. And so the good thing is we can correct. So by you getting the bioscan, you actually get your corrective frequencies. Okay. Your corrective frequencies. Love the bioscan for the health insights too. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Um, and so this was a no-brainer for me because sometimes we're guessing, oh, is it, maybe my heart chakra is blocked. Maybe it's my third eye because of this. You don't have to guess. Okay. Okay. You do not have to guess. From what email it's sent, it's gonna be sent from my website. Just search. Do you remember when you purchased it? It's an immediate download that comes right to your email as soon as you purchase. So if you just go back to the day, but it's gonna be from maybe weareallwinning.com or Nakiea Alexander, or search scan bioscan. Okay. Can you give me your order number and I can resend it to you? Maybe. Okay. So along with the inner voice reports, we get also a chakra scan so we can see which of your chakras are out of balance. Okay. Out of balance. All right. And so it's okay. Send me your order. Oh, you don't know your order number? Then I would need your name. If you don't have your order number, I would need your full name. The reason why we want to ensure that our chakras are in alignment is because, right? They're energy centers. Okay. Uh, so if it's May 6th, do you have an order number? What says May 6th? I need an order number or a full name, baby. Order number or full name. You guys, I'm going to end this live. Bye.